Hi everybody, Linda Carroll here from my studio, Gather of Great Things. I'm sorry that I'm probably a day late or maybe 2 days late getting back to my collages. I needed to take a little bit of self-care time yesterday and gather my thoughts and feelings together and kind of process things that have been happening in the world. But now I'm back in the studio and I've been working on the 11th day of Christmas this morning. I hope all of you are well and taking care of yourselves, taking time for yourself, doing some creating, some centering work. And this is truly what centers me once I have processed things. And so I'm excited about the 11th day of Christmas. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 pipers piping. And before I went to sleep last night, I was thinking about the collage and, pipers, pipes, piping, piping hot, piping, and I was playing with the word pipes and piping and everything, and just see what ideas and pictures were conjured up in my mind. And at first I thought about pipes and maybe doing kind of a steampunky take on this particular collage, but then no, that didn't sit very well with me, so I decided to just dream on it and see what happened. What came to my mind was a long time ago. I think I was probably in about 10th grade. I was in an art class, and one of my really, really good friends, whose name is Bucky, was a great illustrator, still is, I'm sure, and he did some drawings for me. I don't know what's happened to them. I've moved in my life about 27 times, and I'm not really sure where they are, but I can picture the drawings in my mind. They were pen and ink, and one of the drawings was of a faucet with people pouring out of the faucet, and they landed on like a sidewalk and just kind of walked away. And I thought, I can see the pipers coming out of something, coming out of a container or something, and pouring down. That kind of takes care of my fitting all of them on one page, kind of pouring down into a receptacle. So I was looking for images in magazines this morning, and I found a couple that I thought might work. I found this one, and I thought, well, maybe I can use this saxophone or trombone and have them coming out of the end of the trombone. And even though this isn't a great picture, I probably could have still used it. But I kept on looking for images, and I found, where did it go? It was a glass, let's see here. I just kind of straightened up here, and I probably did something with the image. Anyway, it was a glass pitcher, but the spout wasn't pointing in the right direction. So that one didn't really work. And then I found this Coffee Mate container, and I had fussy cut out all my pipers, and I thought, this will work. They can come pouring out of the creamer container into a cup with coffee in it and be going into the coffee. Rather odd, yes, I'm sure, but this is weird and wonky, so it fits. So I fussy cut this out, and I might cut out the hand so I can move it down. We'll see how it works. So I really like that. I decided I was going to use that. At first, I was just going to have them pour out of the container and go off the bottom of the page. But I thought, no, I think they need to be going into something, not just fall off the bottom of the page. So I still had my folder of borders out, and I found these two, and I really like both of them. But this one might be a little bit too busy. So I think I'm going to use this one and have the flower pot beside the coffee cup and make kind of a table here across the bottom, the red table, and then cut out this plant over here. And I had this one still on my table. It's a picture of, I think it's Clark Gable. It looks like Clark Gable, and I don't know who the woman is, but I thought, well, he's handing her something, so he would be gifting her something. So I thought, well, that'll fill in every year. That'll look good. And then I had this magazine ad or a newspaper ad out on my table, and I thought she kind of looked like her, you know, and I wanted to include the woman in the collage, the one who was receiving these gifts. So I've roughly laid it out. This background is actually the page that I included in the junk journal or the junk mail journal. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I may color this in at some point to kind of make it simpler, but for now I'm going to leave it like that. So here are all my pipers kind of tumbling down into this cup of coffee. So the first thing I need to do is cut, fussy cut around this cup of coffee. And I'm not sure where the table is going to fall, so I'm just going to cut. And I need a rim up here, so even though most of it's going to be covered, I really was thrilled with the comments on the 10th day of Christmas. Your imagination and reading into the symbols in that collage were just wonderful, and I'm just so excited at the direction this is going into. I've been thinking a lot about how this has changed or transformed my approach to the collages that I have been doing. And indeed it has. And I'm going to have to really think about exactly how to put that into words. Probably do some writing about it. But indeed it has. And okay, let's just cut this out. I will definitely speed this up, or I'll do it off camera and then come back, one of the two. We'll see how long the video is. So I've been thinking a lot about how or why I collage. And about, let's see, it was 2006, I think. 2006, 2007, 2008. I was finishing up my master's degree at Maryland Institute of Art. It was a master's degree in art education, and it had two components. It had the research component, and then it had the component of studio. And I finished the degree in 2006. And my studio component was a series of 3-inch by 3-inch collages, which I absolutely loved creating. They were a challenge, but they were also just a wonderful, joyful experience for me. I think I've mentioned before my studio mentor, Don, and he encouraged me to really work on these collages. I'd been doing collage for a while, but these particular collages were very, very personal. They had a very personal narrative going through them. I had ended a relationship, and I was trying to process that part of my life, and I found that the collages really helped me get through that time in my life. It was difficult, really difficult. But I made it through, and I felt that my collages were very, very much a part of my healing process. They told my story. They brought me back to myself, my center, and focusing on what I needed to heal from the breakup. And they've become a very important part of my life and continue to be so. So I think that's why so many symbols come up in my collages, because they are personal, and they do ground me. I have a tendency to walk in two worlds, let's say, and the collages are very, very important to my life and my well-being. Okay, so let's go back and look and see what we've got here. I like that, but I might have to cut that and move the flower down. And I'm going to have to fussy cut around this some more. Let's see. You can let me know if any of that makes sense to you, what I was talking about. I know my art to me is very healing. I know that it can be very transformative. And I know it can bring a lot of joy and curiosity to people too. And wonder. Okay, I had a phone call. Sorry for the interruption, but if you would, I'd really like to know what you think about my thoughts about collage and why you collage, and if indeed you use collage in the way that I do. You know, it's also a wonderful art medium that I appreciate and really spend a lot of time doing. So I'd just like to know your thoughts. So let's start gluing the collage in place, and I'm going to start on the border over here. It is really chilly here, and I have my electric heater on. If you hear kind of a drone in the background, that's what it is. It was chilly when I came out to the studio. All right, so now as I'm looking at this, I have pipers that are falling out of the cup. So, which, you know, that might work, but let's see here. Let's see what happens. I had some of these that have, they were only half a character, so I had to put them upside down or tuck them in where I thought they would work. So let's see what happens here. I think this one was here. And this one is here. And this one is up here. Okay, these are kind of tumbling out of the spout. here. And then this can be right there. Okay. Let's do, oh no. Didn't mean to do that. It's okay. I think I can fix it. It won't look too bad. This is going to be right here. Here. Oh good, it won't show. Okay, since the thumb is off of the page, I think I can get this all glued down. Okay. it's a struggle. Oh my. Okay, we have all of our papers pouring out of the bottle into the cup of coffee. Trim this off at the top. Okay. That's not good. Okay. There we go. They are definitely tumbling into the cup. Now, what do I want to do over here on this side? I really like these numbers over here. But I really like this torn edge too. So I think create a real torn edge. One reason I do like to work with the glue stick is because it lifts up if you catch it before it totally dries. So Okay. Put this back down. I changed my mind about this piece. I think this one just works better, excuse me, with the colors here. Finishes that up. So I'm sure I'll use that in something else. Okay, my little creatures are down here, and I'm just gonna use my markers and kind of shadow around there where their legs and everything touch the coffee, so they blend in a little bit more. Okay. Now I need number 11, and these numbers only go up to 10, but if I can find another one that matches, the number, or maybe even doesn't match. Let's see what we can find here. "11 Pipers Piping." What else do we need on here? A stamp. Not that one. I'm just kind of playing around with pieces that I have on my table from other parts of collages to see if I want anything else included in here. That's a maybe. Let's see what else I can find. I'm still looking at this area right here, and I'm wondering if it's just way too busy for the pipers to be, you know, going over the top of. In a way, I like it. It could kind of like be wallpaper in the background or something like that. It's black line work, so it's flat, so it does fit behind the artwork. And I'm going to show you what I was thinking about doing here on the other side of this page. Since this page is so small, and I'm going to have to, the next page is 12, which obviously this isn't going to work. I was thinking about putting the entire page of the 11th day of Christmas here, and so I wouldn't have to put text on the page. So let's see if we can work this in here. Like that. That works. What else can we put on here? I know I have some borders. Oh, there's my spigots. Wow. Oh, man. That's exactly what I wanted. Huh. That's exactly what I wanted. I can't believe that. Well, maybe I'll do another one. It'll be a kind of a series. That's interesting that I found that. Let's see what else I have in here. Okay, I think I want something on here that'll just be very plain border. I like this because it has the red on it. But wouldn't that be cool to kind of continue that over on this page? Because this page is going to be my 12 days of Christmas. And it still shows with this page flipped down. So I think that would work out really well. Let's see, does it have to go straight across? I don't think it does. I think I'll just put it right there. Okay. That kind of pulls that together. Now let's see. We have this, which I really like. So let's go ahead and glue that in place. Okay. And we have this. which I really like. It's not super straight. Okay. Okay. I think we've got it. You know, it's funny, even this little area up here, because of the colors and everything, kind of fit with the page. And I think that we're good. I'm thinking that you know, these guys do look like they're going into the coffee cup. I think they do. I like the reds. You know, I have my triangle here with the reds that kind of keeps us focused in here, and in the stars of the collage, or the focus point, and then we have a lot of interest over here. We have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we don't have 6. That's okay. 7, 8. There's a 9, kind of. 8, 9, 10. There's 9. So 10, and here we are at 11. So that works for me. And where's my 11? No. Did I throw it in the trash? Oh dear. I lost my 11. Oh well, I will find him and put him back on, or on, glue him down. He's here somewhere, I'm sure. So here is the 11th day of Christmas. And again, I'd like to hear your comments. You know, it's kind of like this is coming up to the modern day where my true love could give to me a cup of coffee, or a gift card to Starbucks, or another coffee shop. I'm wishing that I had my little coffee card. I must have kept it. I'll have to look through my boxes to this little coffee place I used to go to in Baltimore that was a block away from my house, that I loved. They had the hottest coffee in the world. So I hope you're having a great day. My my mood has changed, and I'm really pleased with the way this turned out, and I feel good, and I'm happy, and that we're moving on to the 12th day of Christmas, and I'm going to do that one right after I upload this one. So many, many blessings to you, and hugs. I think everybody could use a hug today. So virtual hugs. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.